from the Tony Award-winning Alliance Theater helps professionals and their organizations increase their strategic storytelling skills, help them be better able to lead with their emotional intelligence, create a greater sense of professional presence, and improve their customer experience through theater. Today I'd like to share with you some techniques from the world of theater that I believe will help you better navigate these stressful situations so that you can show up as your best self to do your best work. In Alliance at Work, we introduce people to the Actors Toolkit. And the skills in the toolkit are critical for actors to share something special and unique and to create an immediate and powerful performance that calls their audiences to feel and think and respond. The skills in the Actors Toolkit are being present and connected, staying curious, making intentional choices, and choosing to be authentic. To begin to apply the Actors Toolkit in rehearsal or on stage or at your work, we first need to deal with the stress and tension we encounter every day. When actors walk into an audition, when they sit down for their first table read of a brand new script, or when they rehearse scenes on stage, each situation requires that actors shift their focus from their nerves, their anxieties, their excitement, and focus intently on the task at hand. Successful actors know how to balance self-awareness and presence and connection to others. They know how to focus on their scene partners and work with their cast to accomplish their shared goals. To help you find this balance of focus, I offer you the Second Circle. The Second Circle is a framework developed by a director and actor coach out of the UK called Patsy Rodenberg. And she says that there are 3 basic ways that humans focus. We can either be in first circle with an inward focus, or we can be in third circle with an outward focus, or we can be in second circle. And hint, this is where we want to be. In second circle, we have a balance between self-awareness and our awareness of others, and we're aware of how we are being perceived by other people. We can experience any thought or feeling in any of these 3 circles with varying degrees of intensity. But depending on the situation we find ourselves in, we tend to have a favorite. We will either want to move to first circle or to third. And the energy of first or third circle focus can block our ability to be present and connected to our experiences. Listen to these descriptions of first and third circle and see if you can identify when and why you might shift into one of these types of focus. First circle can show up in our voices. We tend to speak at a lower volume. We might notice that people are having to lean in to hear us, or they're asking us to repeat ourselves. It's those moments when we feel nervous and we start breathing shallowly, or at times holding our breath altogether. When we're in first circle, we are trying not to attract attention. Why do people find themselves in first circle? It could be that we are in an unfamiliar situation and we are uncertain about our role in that group dynamic. We might feel unprepared, or simply tired, or bored, or have a lot on our mind, or for some reason we feel intimidated. Third circle are those times when we notice that other people are physically pulling back to give us more space because we might be demanding it. It's those times when we sense that we might be talking or laughing too loudly, when we hear that voice inside our head saying, "Hey, you need to inject some energy into what's happening here." We might jump into the middle of an ongoing conversation and try to control the outcome of that discussion. Third circle are those times when we are trying to attract attention. Why do people find themselves in third circle? Well, for a lot of the same reasons we might find ourselves in first. We are in an unfamiliar situation. We're uncertain about our role. We feel like we're unprepared. It could be we're simply excited, or we're passionate about what's happening, or we're driven by the need to prove ourselves. Certainly, there are times when it is absolutely okay to be in first or third circle. But if you find yourself in a situation that requires you to really show up, to be here now, those are times when you need to find the second circle. The second circle allows us to be truly present and genuinely connected, to stay curious and be intentional and show up with authenticity. Second circle are those moments when we are centered and alert. We're breathing easily and completely. We're noticing things around us, and we are able to pick up on the emotional cues of the people we're talking with. It's about being curious instead of judgmental about something new. Those moments when we are clearly hearing, when we are able to find and stay in second circle, we are better able to absorb new information. And because we're focusing on what's happening now, we are better able to be flexible and adaptable to situations. And because we are genuinely connected and focused on our scene partners, we show up with more empathy and authenticity. And because we're not focused on our stresses and anxieties, we have more energy, and we are ready to engage when asked.